everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was born as a legendary Saiyan. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post Osu stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we discussed how the tournament started and how everything went down with Yama and Popovich stealing Vegeta's energy and getting the hell out there like it's their last. Once they hid, Vegeta killed Pui Pui and Dabura almost instantly and went inside the ship, only to be surprise attacked by Yakon, so Goku dealt with him. Raditz got possessed by Babidi and wanted to get rid of Goku, Vegeta and Broly to assert his non-existent dominance. So Goku went down and fought him. Meanwhile, Boo got released in the meantime and Vegeta started fighting Boo. Babidi went and got a bit more manipulative with Boo, which ended up with Boo keep blasting the ever-living shit out of Babidi before turning his ass back to Vegeta, who tried reasoning with Boo. Boo then reacted in a similar way when B got hurt in canon, splitting into two Boos. Out of all things, the two titans went ahead and worked together in a way, in hopes that they will defeat the evil one. In the end, they did manage to defeat evil Boo. Raditz came for Vegeta next, but Vegeta just dealt with him rather easily. The Z Fighters then restored everything back to normal, and even Raditz became happy he can actually train with them again. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the what if. After about 10 months of peace, the Z Fighters are enjoying the peacefulness. Bulma announces her birthday party and she rented a cruiser for the party. As everything is properly prepared for the birthday feast, the guests arrive as everyone is there, including Piccolo and Dende. Gohan and Videl aren't really married yet, but are planning on doing so. However, they're still there. However, at the very end of the universe, Beerus the Destroyer has awoken from his sleep, having a premonition about a mysterious figure who will defeat him or even kill him. Whis tries to help out, but all that came up inconclusive. While destroying a planet, he witnessed a part of his dream appear right before his very eyes. Beerus then went back and spoke to the Oracle Fish and finally found out the name of this legendary warrior, known as a Super Saiyan God. Beerus asks Whis to find all the remaining Saiyans, and Whis replies that there are plenty of Saiyans on Earth, so they head there. Meanwhile on Earth, the Saiyans are just training on the ship, not giving a single fuck in their lives as Bulma is getting frustrated by them, telling them to take the battle to the air. They do so but cause massive waves, also causing the ship to be rocked back and forth. After they got bored and a bit hungry, they descend back to the ship for a bite. What they don't know is who is coming to Earth yet. The Supreme Kai notifies them of Beerus and how, if he comes to Earth, not to let him throw a tantrum of any kind. Otherwise he will destroy Earth and maybe even the whole solar system if they made him mad enough. Much to their surprise, Beerus comes straight to Earth and decides to stay a little while, since he is a new guest. Vegeta knows exactly who Beerus is and tries to be the good guy in this scenario, impressing Beerus and Bulma while preparing all kinds of meals to make Beerus satisfied and cool. However, Boo didn't quite like the fact Beerus wanted to take his pudding, so he objected to the proposal, which of course made Beerus angry. Vegeta, tired of the whole hassle, decides to push Beerus a bit aside and teach Boo a lesson, since he is the only one who can get to him easily and with no sweat. Beerus got triggered of Vegeta's behavior, so Vegeta went ahead and reminded Beerus that he's here for the pudding, not to be a pain in the ass. Although that seemed to make him angry, the pudding well made up for it. Beerus didn't come for the snacks though, he came for the Saiyan God. Vegeta was the first one to be questioned about it, however he doesn't know a thing about it, as well as the rest of the Saiyans. Beerus requested an answer and became impatient, so Vegeta knew how picky Beerus is and went ahead to summon Shenron. The dragon appeared and Vegeta asked Shenron, what is a Super Saiyan God, how to bring or summon him, and or how to become one. Shenron gave an unpleasant answer that a Saiyan can only become one, and despite Vegeta having to go and please Beerus, he just asked for the instructions. Once Shenron explained his garbage, he disappeared and the Dragon Ball scattered. Vegeta and the Gan then tried the ritual on Vegeta. After a lot of bullshit going on around and above them, Vegeta became the Super Saiyan God of Legend and went ahead to fight Beerus. The fight started off relatively similar to canon, with Vegeta adapting to the form. However, he adapts to it a lot quicker in canon, reaching the point where he goes on par with Beerus on Earth instead of in the other atmosphere. Beerus shows some respect to the Saiyan as he digs deeper into his potential. Just as they exit the atmosphere, Vegeta has the same strength as Goku was at his peak in canon in such short time and keeps growing higher, actually injuring Beerus here and there as punches connect. Beerus starts using more power as he senses that Vegeta, even though near his peak, he's still getting stronger with each passing blow. Beerus can't sense a clear limit to Vegeta's power, and for a good reason. Vegeta keeps on landing stronger and stronger punches, so Beerus has to pull out his real power, thinking he'll end Vegeta by punching through him. He does that and Vegeta starts falling towards the earth as he falls in the water. He remembers everyone and gets a surge of power, seeing just how powerful Beerus truly is as the god powers heal the gaping hole in his chest and he rushes out of water even stronger. As the two meet each other again, Vegeta finally finds a ceiling as he goes full power, but can't seem to find a clear limit as his power goes slightly higher and higher, even past his limitations. Beerus takes that time and envies Vegeta, since he's gifted with a power even a god such as himself can't comprehend. Vegeta finally stops powering up, but his power still goes higher as he attacks Beerus, and he manages to hurt Beerus in the long run as he kicks him in the chest, likely breaking his ribs. Beerus has a hard time breathing as Vegeta just stands there for Beerus to regain his composure. Beerus then realizes he has very little room for error and gets back in the fight. Beerus looks on as he sees Vegeta back to a normal Super Saiyan, or legendary Super Saiyan, notifying Vegeta of that. Vegeta is stunned that it happened, hoping that he will not die right there. Beerus smirks as he attacks Vegeta for the finishing blow, but he stops as he sees Vegeta still managing to keep up with the Destroyer, punching him in the gut causing internal bleeding. Vegeta then goes to town pounding Beerus all over the place, managing to injure Beerus quite a bit. This time it's Beerus coming down unconscious to Earth, with the help of Vegeta who held him as they both descended. Vegeta said he could have killed him if he didn't restrain his bad memories of meeting the Destroyer as a kid. Whis came by and took Beerus with a piece of sushi in his mouth. Whis says he will return to eat at some point in the future, maybe alone cause he finds those Earth delicacies really good. With that, Whis and heavily injured Beerus leave the scene, finally leaving the party. Vegeta goes back to base and retells everyone the experience of being the Super Saiyan God. He knows that he managed to defeat Beerus with it, but not the way he thought it would go. He thought his max power is gonna graze him a little, but not drop him on his knees. So Bulma just went back to the party as well as everyone else, in no worries. After a while, during one of Vegeta's training sessions, Whis arrived on Earth for food and Bulma obliged. Vegeta became suspicious of Whis and asked him exactly what he is. Whis replied he's Beerus' master. Vegeta then asked for training and Whis just said sure, much to Vegeta's confusion. After the meal, Whis requested, Vegeta and Whis both went to Beerus' world. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think I'm nothing but a pile of trash, then click dislike. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.